Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Right to the air goes Nix. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys? Coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night, guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
They'll send Watson in motion right.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Nix on first down. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Down the right sideline. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, this guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. A handoff to Barkley on the option. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Moore, the motion man right. Hurts. That is caught. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
In motion right is Brown.
Dragon 60.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, his second touchdown on the season. And the Eagles take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They'll send Watson in motion right. Nix to the air again on second down. And he comes back with one complete. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Well, this defense for the Eagles, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. They're going. It's Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Nix now on 1st and 10. That throw right side here going to be incomplete. You look at this Eagle defense. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
Nix to throw on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Nix throwing on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 40. Now it's Nix. And this will be incomplete.
Niggas can't even catch a ball. That's the difference between low overalls and high overalls.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Once again, it's Jacobs. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. In motion, the tight end. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Nix. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll run with Strong. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now's where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Jacobs will score. Touchdown, Packers. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. And they'll run on the inside handoff. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Here now a 3rd down and 8. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Here's Hurts to throw. And this is going to
Oh my God, that's a pig, bro.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
And Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining in the second quarter. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Deep to return is Cavante Turpin. This will be fielded at the 17. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why?
Well, it's just the way the schedule lines up because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So, let's face it, would you rather play week 2 when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season? Or week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be at that time as well.
Nix to try again on 2nd and 10.
How's he dropping that, bro?
Complete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing Nix. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a 1st. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll send Watson in motion right. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Second down and 6 now. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On second down, a run with Strong. And a short gain down to about the 33.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on third down. On first and 10, it's Strong. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here's second and 5 now from the 22. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves them with third and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
They tried their best to pick up that third and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This would be a critical call.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll try and run for it. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
They'll send Watson in motion right. Second down, Jacobs once more. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted.
Let's go, Rodgers. Thank you for him.
An unfortunate
Thank you for him, Georgie.
Points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Dancing to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Going for it all. And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, my God. He dropped that shit, bro.
Trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Koo knocks this one through the post, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. 1 second, all that remains. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 10-point game, 17-7 to score as we get back to it on EA Sports. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. We'll leave him shy of the 20-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 18. Second half begins with a run from Barkley to the 22-yard line. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Hurts. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taking it about the 36. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. Nix to throw on first down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed.
There's your blessing.
Possession here at their own 47-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48, gain of just 1. They'll send Brown in motion right. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Flush to his right.
Oh my God, bro.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
It's fucking going here. Give me the ball back. Should have been a pick anyways.
The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
Jacobs with a carry on first down as he'll get about 3 there before he's taken down. They'll go play action with Nix.
Another drop, bro. Another drop.
As he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now they'll change things around before the snap. To throw is Nix.
This nigga can't throw a ball.
Down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Melvin Ingram. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And they'll send Watson in motion right. On second down, it's Nix. And his throw is
Oh my God, bro.
Guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. To throw, here's Nix. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that could all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
The Eagles offense sent to begin their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down and 6. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now a second and 6. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. From the gun, it's Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Elliott good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Well, second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Working with the lead.
Nigga, user, nigga.
Here's first.
You got thumbs? Come on.
Jacobs going to try the middle.
Nigga, user, nigga, you got thumbs, don't you?
Second down coming up. I'm sure that's going to be the.
You want everything given to you or what?
On the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
They'll send Watson in motion right. Second down, Jacobs once more. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And Jacobs, I don't think is going to get there, no. It appears they're going to mark him short of the first. They'll send Watson in motion right. On fourth down, Nix escaping the pressure right. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. Brought down that time by Nolan Smith. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. They'll send Watson in motion right. On the give, it's Warren. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach, he's in big trouble.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. They give it off here to the tight end. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Certainly some pressure here on Younghoe Koo. Oh, they're changing this at the line. Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Now the result here.
Nigga, you running the ball?
Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
You funny as fuck, dog.
He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
I should have played over the top. Forgot to say Sarah Rogers.
His first touchdown here of the new
Good dot.
campaign. And the Eagles are back within a score. Elliott good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Operating from the gun, here's Nix.
Wide open receiver complete.
GG, little nigga, you play your little heart out.
First down. And that
Nigga, why would you do that?
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more? 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 Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more?